Fury as 4 MPs including Tory minister claim hundreds of pounds in driving fines on expenses. Despite it being against the rules, Energy Minister Amanda Soloway claimed her speeding fine on EMP's expenses. Tory MPs Simon Hoare and Bim Offalammy plus SNP's Dave Dugan also claimed by Stuart Carr. Published, 1725 British Summer Time, the 28th of May 2023, updated, 1743 British Summer Time, the 28th of May 2023. A government minister, 2 Tory MPs and an SNP representative are being asked to repay hundreds of pounds in driving fines which they claimed on expenses. Amanda Soloway, a minister in the Energy Department who used to serve under Home Secretary Suella Braverman and who is also a government whip, is one of 4 MPs to have claimed for the fines, as detailed in the expenses register. The Derby North MP claimed back an £80 fixed penalty notice issued by Transport for London on July 2, 2020. Tory MPs Simon Hoare and Bim Offalammy, as well as SNP MP Dave Dugan, also put similar claims through expenses, as reported in The Independent. Now the Independent Parliamentary Standards Authority, IPSA, is to contact those who have made the claims to ask for the money to be repaid after it admitted that it had wrongfully allowed the payments to be made. A spokesman for the watchdog said, MPs are not allowed to claim for penalty charges and fines under IPSA rules. Paragraph 3.26 of the scheme of EMP staffing and business costs clearly states that these fines are not claimable. IPSA's checks failed in some cases to identify these claims and some of them were paid. We will contact MPs and ask them to repay, where appropriate. We have changed our process to ensure any future such claims are not paid, and will reiterate the scheme rules to MPs. The controversy comes after Prime Minister Rishi Sunak decided earlier this week not to launch an inquiry into Ms. Braverman for attempting to get a private course to avoid points for a driving offence. Labour's Shadow Commons leader Thongam Debonair told The Independent, while Rishi Sunak's MPs break the rules and try and make the taxpayer pick up the bill, working people are left struggling to cope with the soaring Tory cost of living crisis. Tory MPs flouting the rules damages public confidence in the system. Rishi Sunak must clamp down on the rule breakers in his party and get on with delivering for the British people. The IPSA register of EMP's expenses shows that Mr. Hoare, MP for North Dorset, claimed 4 times for £80 fines issued in November 2019. Mr. Offalammy, MP for Hitchin and Harpenden, claimed for £280 fines in December 2021. He said, it was completely inadvertent. All money repaid the moment that I knew about it. Mr. Dugan, SNP MP for Angus, claimed for a £160 fine in January 2022. Ms. Soloway, Mr. Hoare and Mr. Dugan have been approached for comment by PA. A Cabinet Office spokesman said, this would be a matter for the individual MPs and IPSA. Ad block test, why?